Welcome to Rokan Sports. How are you guys? Has been some 2 days off, but thank God we are really back in here in full swing here on Rokan Sports. Please, if at all you are new to this channel, subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily, guys. Thank you for watching in. It's already always here onto this channel to bring you your latest information as far as things are concerned. Now, there are two stories I really want to put up to place or into your eye and really throw them to you, and that is none other than United eyeing shock transfer move for Harry Winks from Tottenham Hotspur as a CDM, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka change of position, a news that has been around, circulating around everywhere onto social media, that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wants to change Aaron Wan-Bissaka to play into the central defense. I don't know what you guys think about it, but I'm here to give you what I really think about that one. Let's start off with what people are saying about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer trying to change the position of Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is that right back of Manchester United that was bought from Crystal Palace in 2019 by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Price tag was £50 million to Manchester United. By the way, defensively, I think he's the best defender when it comes to playing that defensive role, but by the time he came at United, his final ball was poor, but in this season, especially at the end, I saw some good crosses coming in from Aaron Wan-Bissaka, registering a couple of assists. I think he has registered close to 5 assists this season, so that is something good, because the previous season he registered 0 assists, and it shows you how much the lad is improving at Manchester United. Now, I'm shocked really to see this story, and I don't know whether it's coming in from, they say that Street News is where the Sun is quoting that the manager, who goes by the names of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, is really wanting to partner Harry Maguire with Aaron Wan-Bissaka because of his pace and the way he dives into, the way he throws himself into those shots. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer thinks that he is really better at central defending, which I think is really a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. I can assure you it's a lie, because Aaron Wan-Bissaka, however much he throws himself in there, he's going to be exposed a lot, because when you look at the way he plays, I don't know whether he's really that tall guy. Yes, I don't know whether when you bring tall people in the Premier League, you can really talk of. Let me look at Bissaka's height in here. 1.83 meters. And let me look at Harry Maguire's height. Okay, Lindelof height. 1.87. All right, they are almost into the same level of heights in there as you see them there. That is Victor Lindelof and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. But what shocks my understanding is then news coming in saying that Manchester United is in need of a central defensive midfielder and a central defender. Those are the two signings that they are prioritizing at Manchester United. Now, the reason as to why I'm really taking off this story off the market, and I really don't want to talk it about again, because there is no way Aaron Wan-Bissaka can really put into the central defense when United still has Lindelof, Tuanzebe, and Eric Bay, 3 central defenders in there, and you sacrifice them for Aaron Wan-Bissaka because you want to bring in Kylian Trippier, because news is coming in that Kylian Trippier is looking for a house in Manchester. You get? So it shows you that all this is a lie. They only bring Kylian Trippier to back up or to put pressure onto Aaron Wan-Bissaka, as Alex Telles did to Luke Shaw. That's what I really think that is happening, and this is really a story that is really a diversionary, I think, because United really is a team that really makes news, and trust me, when they make news, everyone is really all about that. But I don't see really the reason as to why Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should go ahead and really think of putting a man who goes by the names of Aaron Wan-Bissaka into the central defense of Manchester United, something that I really never thought of. I don't know whether it's really going to mature. This story, I don't know who is boiling this story, but all I can tell you is that Manchester United cannot do that. United cannot play a man who goes by the names of Aaron Wan-Bissaka into central defense, because we know they are looking at Varane. They have shortlisted 3 central defenders: Varane, Conde, and Paul Torres. You get? So you can't tell me that United is really is really looking up for a central defender, and yet you tell me that Aaron Wan-Bissaka is really going to be playing into the central midfield. That's out. That's out. I can no longer buy it. I cannot buy it. I cannot buy it. I cannot buy it at all. And that's something that I see as a diversionary, that very many news are coming up, and I think people are just really once related to Aaron Wan-Bissaka having not invited or included into the Europeans, into the England squad that's going to play the Euros, because they think that he's good at right back, at the central back, at the central defense and right back, and that's why they're trying to pin the manager, who goes by names of Southgate, who has not really picked him into his squad of the Euros. You get, because Trent Alexander-Arnold got an injury, and this story came in no sooner. Trent Alexander-Arnold got injured in the friendly that England played against. What was the team? There is a team where Saka for Arsenal scored a goal. I don't remember that team, but England played against that team, and the game ended 1-0. And when Trent Alexander-Arnold got an injury, this is when this story came up. You get? So it's like it's connected to England not having called Aaron Wan-Bissaka, that he would have been the right person because he can play the right back and he can play the central defense. I think that's a story that is connected to that, and I don't really see Aaron Wan-Bissaka playing the central defense of Manchester United. I don't know what you guys who are watching in are thinking, but for me, I see it as a no deal, and that will never happen. It will never happen, because if at all he was really good in the central defense, why wouldn't Ole Gunnar Solskjaer play him? Because Ole Gunnar Solskjaer used to play a system of 3 defenders, 3-5-2. Why did Aaron Wan-Bissaka really come up into that system? And he used to play Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire, and Victor Lindelof. Those are the 3 defenders that he used to play into there, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka was playing to the midfield. You get? So it shows you that Aaron Wan-Bissaka is not really comfortable into playing the central defense position, but Luke Shaw is far much better a central defender than Aaron Wan-Bissaka. That's why each and every time United goes for a 3-5-2 system, Luke Shaw is part of the back 3 in there. So to me, I really turned that story down. I don't see Aaron Wan-Bissaka coming in to play into